Hey kids, this episode has some scary moments.
You might want to grab a parent to watch it with.
Or grandparent. Let's watch this bad boy.
Me and you, together we can't lose. Me and you.
Wylde Pak, one of the most recent Nicktoons ever created. The show was created by two people, Kyle Marshall and Paul Wetling, or something like that. I'll put his name on the screen here. Kyle previously worked on a little show called The Loud House and directed the movie No Time to Spy, which, by the way, is my favorite of the Loud House movies. I actually caught it on Nickelodeon the first day it aired. And for Paul, he did also work in The Loud House, albeit only one episode, which is the one with Lane dressed up as Lori in front of Clyde. The early seasons of Loud House were a different time. Trust me. Now you may be wondering, what does Loud House have to do with Wylde Pak? Well, considering of the aforementioned creator, and of course a story part artist who worked on only one episode of the show, I actually decided to talk about it through the perspective of a Loud House fan who actually just got into the show. Heck, I actually realized a couple of Loud House fans who I actually subscribed to were actually also Wylde Pak fans. So, I actually began watching it day one on YouTube.
Hey.
You see, back in May of 2025, Nickelodeon released the first episode of Wylde Pak, and of course, when I watched it, I was hooked. Basically, from the characters, the situation, the moments between the two characters. It was such a good episode to start off with.
Okay, I let them know. 예, 민주야, 네 양아들 엄마인데 잭키아가 여름 여기서 보낸다고 그런다야.
What did she say?
No.
And I actually did watch it again when it first premiered on Nickelodeon, which at the time was airing episodes of SpongeBob. Yeah, of course. They did actually later air episodes of The Loud House, and they did air the episodes along with it. So, at least that's a good thing. Or not, depending on who watches the show nowadays. Or cares about it, or whatever. Okay, you get the idea. But anyways, on with today's episode. Today I'm going to be talking about the Wylde Pak Halloween episode, Mrs. Witcher's Partables, or, potato already. For myself. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff like that, so my apologies for the way I'm saying them. The episode starts off, as you might think, we're going to start off with the Wylde Pak family, but of course the camera moves and then we go to a haunted house where we actually get our host of the stories, Miss Withers, voiced by Barbara Goodson.
And perhaps a few spooky tales will warm your weary bones.
Okay, before we continue, I just want to bring up the voice actors who play the Wylde Pak family. We have Lily, voiced by Nikki Costello. Jack, voiced by Benjamin Plazzella. Their mom, Minju, voiced by Jin Young Han. Sorry, I'm butchering it up. Harmony's the grandmother, by the way, voiced by Jin Yoon, and their father, Will, is voiced by Ben Bronski. You see, this episode is actually split into 4 segments, instead of the usual, 2 segments per episode. The first segment, Claws, centers around Jack and Lily taking care of a hermit crab. But then they realize, oh shoot! And then they had to get up and find the hermit crab, but the hermit crab is gone.
What's wrong, Jack? What happened? Well, what do we do now?
There's only one thing to do.
So 1 week has passed. Jack and Lily were trying to find another pet that is not related to a hermit crab until they discovered this.
That looks like our hermit crab a week ago.
Yeah, it does.
Are you very
That's right, the hermit crab is alive.
Lily, you just had a bad dream or... No, completely sound right. What about Mom and Dad? Crab's beef isn't with them. This is our fight.
And I'm going to stop it here because I don't want to spoil anything else. I'm just going to talk about the beginning and middle parts, like I did here. But I'm not going to talk about the ending parts because I want to save it for you guys, since I need to, like, you know, not talk about it that much. So, plus it's probably just a good excuse to, like, avoid copyright and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, apologies. But anyway, on to our next segment. The next segment, Burger Broker, centers around Jack and Lily going to an arcade. Basically, it's the arcade from the show. I mean, from the first episode. Until Lily found an abandoned arcade game. And of course, they play a burger-themed game. Like, Papa's Pizzeria. You know, those cool math games stuff. Yeah, but except instead of, like, you know, doing the customers, you're now feeding up a chef. Yeah, moving on. Our next story is Toenail Eclipse. Anyway, we're moving on to our final segment. The one about bread. It is such a good morning until the bread pops up.
Is that what I...
Family, we've received an omen from the underworld. We must prepare.
Come on, Dad. Be serious.
Yeah, Dad, just warn everyone before Lily shows up. Oh wait, too late.
Toast, yeah. I love toast. All kinds. Uh-oh, this can't be good.
No, Lily turned into this goblin thing from the bread. The family has to like, the family needs to get a bunch of butter just to, like, you know, save their daughter and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to go through this. I want to go to my final thoughts. But then, and of course, let's not forget, we have one more bread joke.
What did I get up here? Hey, look, toast. Yummy. I love toast. What types of toast? White, wheat, sourdough, pumpernickel.
And that's the episode. Now, what do I think of it? Well, I mean, I did enjoy the segments, and oh yeah, I forgot to bring up the animation. It's actually pretty good. It's really good. And the voice acting's not that bad too. I actually really like the voice acting. I mean, the cast did a pretty good job. Everyone did a good job. I mean, if you guys need to support the show and stuff, go ahead and check out the show. It's on Nickelodeon. Well, not all the time, but you can watch it on demand. You can watch it on Team Nick. You can support the show. That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay? Bye.